Hey guys, it's Pam. Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. I unpaused the game for a second and started getting attacked, so we're right in the thick of it. The Templars start coming and attacking you at once. I forgot, you don't even have a second to really think about it. I just got very lucky that I paused when I did and saved the game. Pay attention to me now, come on. I need something more than just the one pause. Because seriously, this is not working. Flames. Nothing but flames. Stop running around. Anyway. So as you may have guessed, this is now clearly what happened to the Red Templars. They have joined the Elder One, which he was trying to corrupt both sides. I'm so mad I saved Segret and not Knave. He was trying to get both of them in on his little scam, whatever he's doing. And we stole the mages, which made him angry. Closing the breach made him even angrier. So now he's after me personally. And I didn't recognize him at first. Again, I had not played Dragon Age 2 all the way through, and that's where this character appears. But apparently he actually doesn't appear in the regular game, he appears in the DLC, which is kind of frustrating given if you don't pick up the DLC at any point, you wouldn't have known about him. It did really affect my playing of the game because I wasn't aware enough of the lore and history for it to really make a difference to me. It's just like, okay, he's a bad guy from the past or something, whatever. Come on. Okay, obviously I'm going to have to go avail myself of that supply cache for a moment, but first we're going to finish knocking out these particular assholes. Potion. I don't have any. Now this one I'm definitely getting interrupted several times. I'm gonna get interrupted because, as you can see by the progress bar up there's a lot to do, and it will actually stop turning, so you have to face whoever's coming up to deal with you. One interesting little aspect of the this particular segment is if you've played the other path, like you chose the mages, but if you played the path where you chose the Templars, you'll recognize some of the names now, and they're all around. As you get to the last few particular guys that show up, they're higher ranked officers from the Templars or from the mages. Yeah, so you find out what happened to these people, which is obviously not very good. Dead. I'm gonna run around and loot before I go back to the trebuchet. God, I'm still so mad about that. I usually am able to get everybody. That essence containment apparatus really makes me think of a ghost trap from Ghostbusters. It's for one of the specialties, I can't remember though. But you get all of them regardless of whether you're even capable of choosing that specialty. Yep, now I gotta get back to fighting again. They're just climbing right over it. That's so annoying. Well, come on then, get in here. I want to fight you, buddy. Come on! There he is. Oh, stop, stop, stop! Other way. Jerkwad. No! Damn, I should have waited on that using it for cash. Okay, another brief pause in the action. I know the broken filter is for if you could choose the Templar specialization, which I'm not going to do because after seeing what Cullen goes through, I can't imagine why anybody would choose that. I mean, obviously there's good reasons, but from a roleplay standpoint now, can't do it. And I'm also going to give myself that last point of something or other. I don't know what. Maybe that'll help me a little bit. Yep, now there's more coming. I can keep going a little bit longer anyway. There we go.
On base reinforcements.
Yeah, Knight Captain Denham was the leader, not the leader of the Templar, but he was one of the main guys. And he is now a hulking red behemoth. Dorian, goddammit! How about moving away from the center of the field of battle? Now spread out under the line.
Back me up!
He's got a lobster hand. Damn it, it starts to go down again. Eric, don't die, don't... God damn it. Everybody, I can't even see them. I didn't want to loot. Oh, that's it. This is gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone. Oh shit, and they're still dead. God damn it. Varric died standing up. This is not good. I think this is the last battle at least. Shit. Why did I waste that cash? Oh my god, I'm completely out of everything. And they leveled and it doesn't even matter. Oh, that was horrible. That was really horrible. Can't believe everybody's almost dead. I think, please tell me that was the last round. Because we're not going to make it through another... Please let me finish with this one. Please, please, please. There's no way we're gonna survive. I'm on Dorian. Oops. Okay, that's alright. Yeah, I should have used more potions there. I mean, like the rock armor and stuff. Oh my god. How did we not die?
Move. Now!
Ow.
Enough! Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken no more.
Whatever you are, I'm not afraid.
Words mortals often hurl at the darkness. Once they were mine, they are always lies. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus. You will kneel.
No.
Why are you here? What do you want from us?
I ask for nothing, because it is not in your power to give. But that will not stop me. I am here for the anchor. The process of removing it begins now. It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens.
No, you didn't.
And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gall.
What is this thing meant to do?
It is meant to bring certainty where there is none. For you, the certainty that I would always come for it. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion withered to winter and correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty. The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
You expect me to fight. But that's not why I kept you talking. Enjoy your victory. Here's your prize.
It's somewhere to run to. That's like the fist pump moment, like, yes! Ooh, my stomach just went rumbly. The annulment at Daresmead. When we heard of the injustices against our fellow mages at the White Spire, the Circle of Magi and Val Royeaux, I feared what was to come. Our circle at Daresmead is small and isolated. It exists largely as a facade to appease a chantry. When the other circles rose up, the chantry sent seekers across the bay from Aisley to investigate. They found us mixing freely with our families, training female mages in the traditions of the seers, and denounced us as apostates. Perhaps they thought we were spineless robes who could be intimidated with a little bloodshed. Before I was first enchanter, I was the daughter of Captain Ravaud of the Felicissima Armada. Felicissima. I know how to plan a battle. They brought with them a small army of Templars. We fought, and we might have won, but they invoked the right of annulment with all the unrelenting brutality that allowed. It is their right to put screaming apprentices to the sword, burn our quote-unquote tainted libraries, crush irreplaceable artifacts under their heels, tear down the very walls of our home. No mage has the right to disagree. We of the Daresmead Circle wait now, behind barricades. I have sent word to our brother and sister mages of this outrage. When they break through, we will not die alone. Final journal entry of First Enchanter Ravella, slain in Daresmead, 940 Dragon. So unfortunately, they did die alone. That's the real problem. Is, people are talking about how they're supposed to be, the Templars are there to protect the mages. They're there to keep them safe. But there's no equality when the mages can just be killed at the first suspicion of anything, regardless of whether they've done wrong, regardless of anything. That was Meredith's problem in Dragon Age 2. She was paranoid. She was seeing blood mages everywhere, so all the mages had to die, and the mages had no way to fight back, no protection, no representation, because they were essentially powerless against the Templars. So there's no fairness in that equation. There's no justice there. I didn't die, yay! Thank God, that would have been a short game. Well, I'll do that later, I guess. I'm gonna have to do some shifting around on my shortcut bar down at the bottom. So there are tunnels under Haven that we knew nothing about, which is kind of nice for me at this point, even though I'm probably very injured. You can only imagine what after that fight, having been thrown around and then fallen down into this hole. Ah, shit. Okay, I'm going to use this one time, but I don't tend to use markers a whole lot. It is, however, very handy for a circumstance like this, because there's no way I'm taking 2 Despair Demons and a couple of raids by myself. But I'm going to have to move it somewhere else on my bar because, first of all, it's very frustrating that they took away my primary ability. And I'm actually going to fix that right now because I'm going to get really annoyed otherwise. My main strike. Now see, there's all the specialties that will be awaiting me. My mighty blow is what I need. But for right now, we just have to get out of this storm. It's obviously intense. This whole sequence is really actually nicely done because Oh god, it just feels cold. You can't run. You just have to kind of push your way through. You have no idea where anything is or where you are. I mean, you have to be going through the aftermath of the avalanche. The snow is deep. You can't just walk across it. You kind of have to push through, which is very exhausting to do. But this is promising.
It's cold. Nothing.
Or was anyway. At least there's some hope, because that means somebody was here, but you have no idea how long it's been, or how long you've been out for that matter. Oh, I'm so hungry. Which is also probably what he's thinking. And the lighting is so cool too. Like, everything that he's wearing looks black except for the gold and the chain. And of course, far off wolves. At least there's trees, so you know you could always take shelter if you had to. Now, going uphill is even worse. I wonder where the mark is going off. Every step is a battle.
Recent.
Ooh, look at the moon. So there's got to be something. I really should have eaten before I started all this. Man, you can even hear the crunch of the snow. Ah, finally.
There! It's him!
Thank the Maker!
Oh, look, it's a Bronto. It's a couple of Brontos.
What would you have me tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're
I
hobbled.
can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
If they're arguing about what we do next, I need to be there.
Another heated voice won't help. Even yours. Perhaps especially yours. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen him return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
If the enemy is still out there, these questions don't matter. We need soldiers, weapons. Corypheus doesn't care what we believe.
Shadows fall and hope has fled. and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come. The shepherd's lost, and his home is far. Keep to the stars, the dawn will come. The night is long,
And the path is dark.
look to the sky.
One day soon, the dawn will come. Bear your blade and raise it high. Stand your ground, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky for one day
Corypheus will care. The best answer to powerful lies are certain truths.
I love that song.
A word.
Just very calmly into the middle of this. It takes all my willpower not to sing along with that.
The humans have not raised one of our people so high for ages beyond counting. Her faith is hard-won, Lethalan. Worthy of pride. Save one detail. The threat Corypheus wields. The orb he carried. It is ours. Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. We must find out how he survived. And we must prepare for their reaction when they learn the orb is of our people.
All right. What is it, and how do you know about it?
Such things were foci, set to channel power from our gods. Some were dedicated to specific members of our pantheon. All that remains are references in ruins, and faint visions of memory in the Fade, echoes of a dead empire. But however Corypheus came to it, the orb is elven, and with it, he threatens the heart of human faith.
Their blame won't matter if we can't get out of this wilderness.
That is the immediate problem. And it offers a solution that may secure your place in their hearts. You saved them at Haven. Perhaps you can again. By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide.
So freaking beautiful. I don't even have words. I just...
There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
How do you know? Oh, come on. 1 frame per second. This is fantastic. Oh, it sure looks like it's a pain in the ass to get to. It really is like a 90s movie, and the cool kids are like, come on, join us. What was
They
that
arrive
look Josephine
daily
was
from
giving
every
him?
settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
He came for this, and now it's useless to him, so he wants me dead. That's it.
The Anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here.
No, that's sheer luck.
Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it.
Wait, what? This feels like an ambush.
You.
You're offering this to an elf. Are you quite sure you know what you're doing?
I would be terrified handing this power to anyone. But I believe it is the only way. They'll follow you. To them, being an elf shows how far you've risen, how it must have been by Andraste's hand. What it means to you, how you lead us, that is for you alone to determine.
Well, it seems I have no choice.
I will lead us against Corypheus, and I will be an ambassador. I'm an elf standing for Thedas. The Inquisition is for all.
Wherever you lead us. Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor!
That's also a great shot. Well, it looks like wild animals have been living here.
So this is where it begins.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do we do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, that this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
Someone out there must know something about Corypheus.
Unless they saw him on the field, most will not believe he even exists.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. In that strange future you experienced, Empress Selene had been assassinated.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he'll bolster with a massive force of demons, or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that.
Do you now?
Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. She's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. She can help.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Most things usually are.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
Mm-hmm. Quite possibly. Alright, so that ran a little bit long, but we're gonna go ahead and...
A dusty old ruin filled with battered soldiers.
Oh, shut up.
Shut your mouth and open your eyes. You'd see that the Inquisition
is our one hope. Fallen Chandelier, cataloging Skyhold, iron chandelier with dwarven elements, sturdy with dwarven marks. If it's a copy, it's a good one. Rare to see post-Third Blight examples. The owners must have had extensive trading networks. No smith sigil or other markings. Recommend reconditioning and rehanging. This thing will outlast us all. Mason Gatsy. So here we are in Skyhold, which obviously is a big old wreck. And we're going to close this here. I do love how the stained glass windows have stood the test of time. I thought there's a rose window up there too. I never even noticed that. But yeah, we're going to leave this episode here for now, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.